There we go. There we go. Couple of minutes late today, but that's what happens sometimes. There we go. Get everything set up. Hello. Ah. There's that sound. It's Tuesday. And you know what that means. It's more Viva Piñatas. My goodness, we're getting to the third page of the gardens. Which is... Ain't that something? Doesn't compare to how many gardens I had back when I played this as a kid, though. It's just way too many of them. 3 pages! Yeah, it's March 8th today. Also known as International Women's Day. Yep. Which... Happy day for women. What are we doing today? We're doing things. Primarily things concerning this little fella over here. Which means getting another Mallowolf. Happy birthday, women. Every woman. We're just romancing piñatas we've not romanced before. Like the last couple of streams. Trying to get the master romancing rewards. Don't think we've done more with the Pudgeons, because we managed to romance them last time, and that was about it. Could potentially keep them going while we wait for this Mallowolf. Birthday? No. It was a silly hoo-ha, because it's International Women's Day. Because for some reason we keep on streaming on special occasions. Or things just happen to fall on Tuesdays. Something of the sort. Which it sure is an eventful month this March. It's March. Like, wow, March sure is something when the most exciting thing on the calendar is this day and... Goodness. Apparently what is the Lunchboxes Day, according to my calendar, which I'm pretty sure that's not an actual holiday. It sounds like a holiday that was made up. Probably made up by the very store that sold the calendar. But, yeah. Hope people are having a chill Tuesday so far. I know I've had a pretty chill Tuesday so far. It's been drawing all day. Non-stop. So this is my nice little breather for the moment. Which I do not mind at all. Honestly. It's nice to take a break from things like that. I don't know how this Mallowolf is just sleeping outside when it has a house. Go into your house. Your very neat looking house. There are not many piñata houses that look particularly amazing, but I really like the Mallowolf house. How's Pot Dogger doing? I am pretty good today. I would say it's... It's a relatively, let's say, uneventful day, which I do not mind. I'm perfectly content with just having a day, as we say. These guys just keep falling asleep right in front of their house. Like, My dear mole. Could you... If you maybe stand somewhere else, you won't constantly get stuck in this loop. There you go. End the cycle. I forgot that one of the pungeons is a cowboy hat for all intents and purposes. There we go. Mallowolves is up. I love how this garden is just full of a bunch of small piñatas and then the Mallowolf. And then Mallowolf is just running around looking at all the molds. Oh. Careful now. The pigeon is very fast. Like, way faster than any piñata has any right to be. And it's raining. I do enjoy the rain in this game. It is pretty quaint, I would say. Alright, let's get our second Mallowolf up in here. One does not flicker in between two colors. What do you fellas need? No gooba is something that you need. Oh jeez. Why can't we have weather like this in real life at the moment? It would be very cozy. Wait, no. Not you, Gretchen. You don't catch sheep. Sheep are from the pet store. Might need to do some more chili shenanigans, because these sheep ain't cheap. How many times can you say the same word over and over again, even though it's not the same word? It just sounds like the same word. Really do makes me wonder. Like, people probably didn't think that for... Also, those sheep are just... Those sheep are just fused together now, I guess. It's not it's something you see every day. The thunder in this game is very, very loud. Which isn't... Which I mean makes sense. Ah. It would be that loud if it's like literally right above you. Yep. It's really gets you. Like real life thunder. There we go. Get them chilies going. Hopefully it doesn't... This game doesn't have a funny moment. I mean, there's no offer produce in here. So it should be fine, I would hope. Never saw this game before. It's pretty neat so far. It is a pretty neat game. This Viva Piñatas. I mean, having played it pretty much since it came out back in 2006, or... Yeah, obviously not every fucking day. Because that would make no sense. But... It is a good game from that era. All them things you could ever ask for. It has piñatas. There's rain. There's funny little guys that walk around in your garden. It's pretty much everything you could ask out of a video game. Let's have these wolfies attack these sheep. What in the world are the I can't tell what the Mallowolves attack is. Also, look at the sneaking animation. Are they throwing? I can't tell what it is they're attacking with. In all honesty, it looks like some kind of weird plate. At first I thought it was like, maybe it's like a chocolate chip cookie, but no, that thing has handles on it. And I'm pretty sure that most chocolate chip cookies do not come with handles. At least as far as I'm aware. We need bunnies as well. It's weird. The sheep I can understand, but bunnies? I mean, sure. That can be done. And sell these shillies for big profits. Because the game doesn't quite know what to do with them. Yeah. Hoping to have a chiller stream today. So I'm in more of those mellow moods, if you will. Might be part because of the fact that I started the day pretty late, and I don't know. I feel like the time of day one starts the day usually kind of affects the rest of it. Like, sleeping in makes everything seem like it goes so much more faster by, because you basically missed your morning. And I like my mornings. It's a good time to get things done. It's also the time of day where basically all of my friends are asleep. So it's like specifically my alone time. So speaking of time, isn't it super exciting that we're gonna get... Yeah, there's a purple worm. It's purple, but isn't it super exciting if we're gonna get daylight saving time soon? You know, the greatest of things ever to exist? I'm saying this with utmost sarcasm. I have no love for daylight savings time. Leafus, are you... She is observing the worm. It is very nice. Oh, get out of here. Yeah, I'm looking forward to longer evenings with more sunlight and earlier sundowns. Well, no, that's completely backwards. Earlier mornings and earlier and later sundowns. There you go. Words. Earlier today, when I was making dinner, I got to see the sunset outside, and it was fucking gorgeous. It was outright one of the prettiest things, like, there is to see. Like, there's one very specific time of day that arguably is the prettiest time of day. And it's when there's, like, the kind of gradient transition from, like, a kind of soft red-orange that goes to yellow, that goes to, like, the kind of cyany seafoam color, and then the very soft blue up top. And all the clouds are, like, either this kind of soft purple, or a nice warm pink. And everything else kind of has this kind of dark shade to it. Like, the contrast between the sky and the rest of the environment during that time is kind of brings it up even more. I don't know. Sunsets are very pretty. It's just how that is. You confused about the time of day. Oh yeah, I can get that. Yeah. Daylight savings time. Bert, please. I'm honestly surprised they haven't just gotten rid of it already, considering the fact that that's been something that has been, you know, stated that, oh yeah, we're gonna get rid of it. They fucking haven't gotten to it yet. Like, I'm pretty sure we don't need daylight savings time anymore for anything that I can think of. Like, wasn't it originally, like, a thing because farmers wanted to do things? So they were like, fine, we'll make daylight savings time. But now they can just do things whenever and have them be automated. So like, it's not really necessary anymore when you really think about it. But you know. There's decent chilling going to school in the morning, still have sunlight. I mean, I suppose. I mean, they're still gonna get sunlight. But, like, I suppose so. I just wish that the thing that is consistent would actually be consistent. You know. Good old time. Like, we have this force that is always going to be the same. It's not gonna suddenly change. And then we humans go, ah yes. Let's make this inconsistent. Honestly, it's not that bad. I just remember not liking it very much because of the fact that it's like, oh, now you have one less hour to enjoy trying to sleep. And also the fact that it will be like, it will be like that for a whole 2 weeks, where the time zones are all messed up. Because I think it's this week that, in the US at least, that the daylight savings time or whatever is happening. But over here in Sweden, it happens on the 27th, or whenever, or something of the sort. I forget. What time is Sunday? 27th. Yeah. So like, we're gonna have all that. Well, all that is thrown off for a good 2.5 weeks or something of the sort. And it's like fun. Yeah. But you know, it is what it is. What it is. Could almost grab the egg. Half a city. Yeah. I mean, when I went to university, I had to take a bus drive that was like 35 to 40 minutes. And so I live a good chunk away from the university that I went to. Funny thing is if I had the ability to drive, then it would have just been like a 10 to 15 minute drive. Because the bus happens to go around the place, picking up peoples in the smaller neighborhoods. Which, I mean, is a good thing. It means that they have the ability to go places. Which I think is important. And bus routes go in places where a lot of people can actually get to use them. Look at him sneak. It looks so awkward, that animation of them sneaking. I cannot tell what that is. I have to look it up later what the heck that object is supposed to be. Yeah. To be fair, it is very nice to live next to a school if you have the chance. But as somebody has gotten used to commuting to schools for a lot of my life, I'm honestly not that surprised over, say, people having to go quite a distance. So I remember that one time when I lived I lived like literally like a minute from the school because the school was in the same fucking apartment complex that I lived in. And that was really weird. Because I mean, there was like no travel time from one place to the other. So it's time for wolf romance. Look at them. Their snouts are touching and the magical one's in on it. Yep. Because the school, it was basically just a refurbished like apartment at the very bottom of the apartment complex. And we lived in an apartment in the same building. So we literally like walked out the door and then we were in the schoolyard. So like we had to spend minimal time in the morning actually getting to the school. Which I thought it was neat. But you know, maybe not the best spot to have a school at because you want to have a dedicated building for it, but hey, it worked. Look at him go. Good little wolfies. There we go. Ooh, will we get a level up? From mermaids into wolfies? We will! Huzzah! It's level 81. I forget what the max number is, but it's not 81. This magical is just here now. Oh, Mallowolves. You guys are certainly something. I like the Mallowolves. They're so silly looking. Can't believe there's some people out there that are just like, we don't like some of these piñatas because they look too silly. Like people saying that, oh, the Mallowolf looks too silly, or the Sherbet looks too silly. Like, they're just little creatures. You don't need to be so mean to these little creatures just because they don't look as cool in their normal form as their sour forms. Also, I like their romance mace is a whistle. As in, I don't understand why it's a whistle, but it sure is a whistle. I was confused originally when I saw this, because I was like, is this like a weird wolf head? No, it's a whistle. I don't know why. They're not dogs. Like, if it was a dog, then I can kind of understand a whistle. Because, you know, you use the whistle to train the dog and all that jazz. But wolves? Mm. From the school campus. Ah. Nice. That's a lot. Having to do multiple stops like that. Boy who cried wolf reference? Maybe. That's possible. But yeah, it's pretty bonkers. Beautiful. Reminds me a little bit of, oh gosh, way back in elementary school. In the same school that was in the apartment complex. They didn't have, like, classrooms for everything. So, they ended up having us have to take a bus to this after school. And, like a good mile away. Just because they didn't have the classrooms available at the school itself. So they were like, oh yeah, you guys are gonna go on this bus every Wednesday. And there you will have your gymnastics class. Your home class? I don't know what to call it. It's like a weird class where you learned about how to clean, how to cook, and stuff like that. And your crafting class. Either textile craft or woodcraft. I still miss those classes so much. It was so fun. But it's just really strange. Having to commute, like, 4 classes specifically, in freaking elementary school. They're not even parents yet, and they're already making more babies. It just takes forever for these eggs to hatch. They're gonna have so many puppers. What do the Profitamoles have to say? Beautiful. I love teleporting wolves. No, no cell. Direct. Can I even grab these? I can grab these off of here. 3 little pupper eggs. Which is... Isn't it strange? How all the piñatas make eggs. Like, the term, or the phrase, wolf eggs. It's like, when are you ever gonna hear that in literally anything else? Breeding speedrun, let's go. We're gonna get the Master Romancer before the first fucking egg even hatches. Who would have thunk it that the Mallowolves would be so, so nice and cooperative? Well, never mind. We were not fast enough. First pupper has appeared. Just fusing with the bird for a second there. We had a wacky wolf-bird hybrid. Which actually sounds pretty cool. Would be like a griffin. But like dog instead of cat. Why isn't that a thing? Maybe the pink, maybe the one that turns from pink to blue is the primary Mallowolf. I mean, it is our first Mallowolf, and I for some reason just turned it pink because this is something that happens. Stop. Yes, you're very, very happy. I know. But we need this Master Romancer reward. Row! I do wonder what the thought process of the person that was responsible for the Mallowolf noises was like thinking. Like, what kind of noises does a Mallowolf make? Man. The leader. Don't step on your child. These wolves are not that great of parents. I wonder if we can get some of the different colors for the Mallowolves to show off that it happens with every variant. Though I would have to look up what the other variants are. A bird? Okay. There's some strange things just kind of happening. Not sure why that is. It's like how in the Evergarden, the bus engines would just keep on walking backwards. Are you alright? Okay, you good. Whoa there! Whoa there! What are you doing? It's too bad that all the romance dances in this game, or at least in the PC port, are like videos, like video files, which, here's a secret for you. If you really wanted to, you could actually replace the video files of the romance dances with other videos, in this specifically, because they're just video files. But in the original, like on the Xbox and Trouble in Paradise, all of the like romance cutscenes are actually done in-game, in-engine, so you get to see the different color variations in the romance dance. It would be pretty funny to see how it would have handled the Mallowolf going, like, just doing its weird-ass color changing shenanigans. But sadly, we'll never get to see that. 7 Profitamoles! It's pretty bonkers, dude. Sure, Langston, I'll take on your challenge. We do have that many Profitamoles. We have to find the rest of them. Not wherever they went. I'm pretty sure the rest of them are in the house. Let's see if we can get them out of there. Curious why they pre-rendered the PC version specifically. I think it's part of the fact that, like, the PC port just is way graphically downgraded from the Xbox version. So I assume that they were like, man, we cannot have it be in-engine for the PC port. That's just way too much for the game to handle. Which is kind of stupid, considering the fact that reasonably a computer could perform way better than the Xbox itself, given the right PC. So I don't fucking know what they thought there. Like, could you imagine this game with like some graphical enhancements? Man. My god, that's specifically my piñata. But in this case, it's just like, here's a video that we recorded. Which, by the way, some of the recordings of these cutscenes, like the romance cutscenes, they're not all they're not all correct. There are a lot of them with errors in them for some reason, which they just left in. For example, the purple flutterscotch dance. Also, oh no. Do you see this seam? Do you see this very, very bad seam in the texture here? Oh god, it looks so bad! I know it's just a cocoon, it doesn't matter, but my god, it looks so bad. Why would you do that? Line up your textures. I know this game is from 2006, but goddamn. You gotta do your textures right. This experiment is very, very sad. Because he keeps getting stepped on by these wolves. You know. Here, this will fix all of your problems. It would be pretty funny though if if I used this like a stupid Easter egg, changed one of the romance cutscenes to something completely different, and I'm like, whoa, what is this? Though to be fair, we don't really have many more opportunities for me to actually do so if I wanted to. It's something that I should have thought of way earlier. But, you know. Hindsight is 2020. And that was 2 years ago. Alright, we got the Mallowolves all done. We got the Profitamoles all done. We got all the What the fuck? Did you see that? Did you see the Profitamoles falling from the sky? They were just like being airdropped down. Yeah, I know, Leafus. There's too many piñatas in here. That was beautiful. I have to fucking clip that later. Just in the corner of my eye, I see the Profitamoles falling from the sky into the garden. It'd be beautiful. They dropped from the gondola bus. Oh my god, it is that! We're full circle! Flying motherfuckers, the balls! It's all connected! We did it! Cliff racers. I remember talking about that last stream. I was like, ah, they will only be the moles if they start flying. Well, it happened. Miracles can come true. Alright, what are we doing? I need to check up on what other piñatas we got left. This game is beautiful. It's done quite like it. We're gonna get to you, Million. Crocodile. I suppose we can do the crocodile, why not? Do enjoy the crocodile. They're pretty cute. Good little crockies. Alright. There we go. Where are the crocodiles? I think they're in Mine Time. Which is a very silly name for a place. Let's see how this garden is looking like and if there's space for a crocodile house. I doubt it. Because this is the place with the dragonage. Our sweet, sweet darling golden dragonage. I can hear him. Where's the big boy? There's the big boy. Such a stunning creature. Just looking at things. Yes, you do. I forgot. There's our Sheriff Shalamango. In all his glory. Beautiful. Do we have space in this garden? I don't think so. I don't think this garden has much space for things, unless I were to get rid of the dry dirt. But I kind of like the dry dirt. It gives it extra texture. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move these crocodiles for the time being. Probably move them back, maybe? Because they kind of belong here a little bit, or at least I feel like they fit. Let's move you and you. And then figure out where to put these fellers. Might make enough for water garden. Because you can't have too many of those. We might move the dragonflies as well to it. While we're at it. Two birds with one stone kind of deal. First of all, you. Oh, you're angry, huh? What are you gonna do about it? Well, you're both angry. Literally, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna pick a fight with the fucking Diggerling? That would be hilarious. I'm not even sure if they can pick fights with the things. What? No, not my rock! Not my precious rock that is totally irreplaceable. It's not like I could just... Wow. You broke my rock. That's so sad. Anyways, let's find enough for rock and leave this place. Because I mean, we win the kind of fight. I have no idea. I don't think the fucking helpers are good at anything. Especially not combat. There we go. It's a good rock. Oh no, I think Discord went offline. I mean, I would not know. I currently have Discord off because I don't trust that Discord won't eat my things after since it reset back into using the UPU, and I told it no. But I mean, hey, at least this place still works. It's always something else when Discord decides to go offline, though. This is like, now we need to find the other methods to speak with the peoples, which usually results into pulling up Skype again. Which... I do not recommend pulling up Skype again. It's not worth it. Or messaging people for Twitter or Tumblr and be like, Discord does not work. Also, dragonflies are not here, but we have hippopotamuses. Still don't use Discord. I mean, it's something. I use it because it's better than Skype. Because Skype kind of blows. Tim. Our sweet Tim. Internalized in this stream. That Solana is walking real strange over there. You alright? You good? Not gonna fall over or anything? Might as well, since we're here, we can get these guys master romanced while we're at it. Nope, thank you, Langston. This place does not have the things that we need. There is something bouncing around though, and I don't like it. You. None. What is this supposed to be? Exactly. Like, I don't know. Okay, this is going smoothly. Amazing. I was too distracted trying to think of what the fuck that's supposed to even resemble, because I can't tell. Ring looks like a bunch of nothing. Maybe slightly resembles the pattern that these guys have, but other than that, I don't know. I've never... The water plants that are literally millimeters from body of water. You would think that you wouldn't have the water plants, you know. But they gotta keep those game mechanics consistent. Or something. Otherwise, it would just be too easy. I guess. I honestly don't know. It's kind of silly, but hey. At least there's no plants that grow in the water. Because could you imagine them being like, yeah, you gotta water these. Like, they're literally in the water. So this is... Apparently going in the middle is a bad decision. Middle path bad. Need to remember that for next time. Go! There we go. Golly. Though it is kind of sad that there's no plants to grow specifically in the water, because having, like, lily pads that are, like, in the water proper would have been amazing. I honestly wish there were more stuff that you could put in the water itself. But there's not really anything you can put in the water. Which I'm not sure if Trouble in Paradise actually has things you can put in the water. From what I can remember. I think both of the games are just like on a strict no water things thing. Unless loader with BS. Yeah, why would they just place it right in front of the thing? It's just to punish you for running. It's rude. There's so many use keys. Do we even use the UC keys for anything? Probably not, I would imagine. This half-life can stick around. Just apropos of the fact that it would make it so that no effort half-life show up. Which is good. We don't need them. What happened over here? Where's the dragonfly? Are you, like, stuck forever over here? I need to discard another dragonfly. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? What happened? I look at something else for, like, 2 seconds, and, like, this fucking hippopotamus was, like, destroying itself into space. Like, I don't know what was going on there, but it looked like it was entering another universe. Which is, it's beautiful. Is there enough for dragonfly, or is there just this one? Okay, there's a wild dragonfly. So we can just send this fella over. Get out of here. It's for your own good. Shit's haunted. I should probably sell a couple of these juicy geese, just for the fact that soon enough the game is gonna tell me, no, you don't have enough space. There's obviously too little space for things to happen in here. Even though, at the present moment, there's not really a lot going on. Aside from these juicy geese flying out of the boundary. Such rude little fellers. Get over here. Not sure what's up with the weather on Piñata Island today, but it sure is stormy. There's a sweet tooth in here. Sorry, sir, but no. I already have sweet tooths. I have plenty of them. But enough for garden. They've done their thing. Go, little tiny hippo! Oh, that's a really fast-moving boater that you can't see. That's very fair. Go, go, go! There you go. You know, completely fair. Goodness gracious, we do not need this thunder. Could you stop? You're not gonna be able to eat these flowers that you keep destroying, mister. Because you knocked them into the water. Get out of here. If only there was a way to make the taffly stay out. Like in real life, when you can, apparently, did you know? Flies in real life do not like the plant that is known as basil. Apparently they really do not like basil. So if you have, like, a bunch of basil plants in your house, then the flies will be less likely to want to come in. Okay, no wacky shenanigans happening here. It's good. I prefer less wacky shenanigans. That would be utmost good. Would you move out of the way? Just a little bit? You're taking up a lot of space. Which, I mean, these hippos are very big. Opposite thing happens with berries, apparently. Yeah. It's like, you have any sort of fruits? Vegetables? Well, not vegetables, but fruits in particular. It's just like, the flies are just like, oh, it's free real estate. It's like, no. Stay out of my house. Which, that's one thing I'm not looking forward to in, with spring. It's flies. Like, I love spring. I love summer. It's nice. But if there's one thing that I could definitely do without, it's the flies. Like, I do not need them. I do not want them. They somehow managed to materialize inside of my house. What's this elephant is keeping their eyes closed again. It's not like I've seen this before. Though now we get a real good look at it. Oh, there you go. This game is something else. Ain't it beautiful? How some things just don't make sense. Like this grass that is never seen anywhere else except on this hippopotamus building. Oh yeah. Ooh, beautiful. What is happening here? Defies the mosquitoes, the mold. Oh yeah, when you have to fucking put your stuff back in the fridge earlier, because otherwise you're gonna get your shit to go bad. I'm sorry, but like, if I ever need a laugh, I should just play this game. Like, this game. Yeah. If only it wasn't for some small things. I feel like summer would be fantastic. This hippopotamus is just stuck. Sweat. Yeah. It's warm. I certainly hope, well, I certainly hope that this summer isn't, like, obscenely hot. Nicholas, what are you doing? You're standing inside of the house. How are you even allowed to be there? Ridiculous. Yeah, I really hope that this summer isn't just super duper fucking warm. Because I could, go for a bit of a cooler summer this year. But, I mean, considering how things go, one can never be certain. One thing that's nice, though, is that this year likely will have way less ticks and mosquitoes because of the fact that we had a pretty snowy and cold winter. So that's something to look forward to. We're sitting in a record-breaking heat, right? Yeah. One can hope. Oh, you know. One can always, hold your fingers crossed that things go reasonably. Like, not complete trash. But, I mean, only time will tell. And, maybe I can move these eggs just a little bit. Will that help? I don't think it will. What? Yeah. There's way too many things happening. I wish things could just stop happening for a good second. But, hey. At least one can take a break from it all. Just enjoy some silly piñatas doing things and glitching out. I forgot that we had a candy area in this garden. Not sure why we have it, but we have it. Did we mess around Mr. Newtcats? I imagine that we did. Oh, they climb up the ladder the wrong way. Hold on, I need to know. What does the hippopotamus house looks like? What does it look like when all the hippopotamuses are inside of the house? Let's see what this garbage is. How does this sound? It sounds terrible. It was exactly what I expected. That was awful. That is a sound. It sure is. That's exactly what I expected. Going into any of the piñata houses is always like a gamble. It's like, is it going to destroy your ears? Or is it just gonna be nothing? Like, if you go into the nude cats, it's probably gonna be chill. Like this. This is just nice. Things that are pleasing to the ears. Newt cats. Things that are not pleasing to the ears. Hippopotamuses. Good god. Goodness gracious. We could also go into the Juicy Goose house, but I feel like that would be even worse than possibly the hippopotamus house. So, maybe I won't do that. Beautiful, ain't it? Alright, we're just waiting for this one little guy to hatch, and then we can leave this water garden for the time being. And make a new one for crocodiles and dragonflies. I like dragonflies in real life. They're pretty neat. You don't see them very often, but when you do see them, it's like, wow, it's a dragonfly. Like, I feel like that's the reaction every time to somebody seeing a dragonfly. It's just like, wow, it's a creature that I usually do not get to see very often. Will be nice to see those out and about again as the weather gets warmer. Also means that I can go for the trip around the lake again. Although it's not as fun without peoples. Like, it's way more fun to actually go on those kinds of strolls through the forest and whatnot with friends. Oh, that was not what I meant to do. I meant to release the hippopotamus. There we go. Hey, there we go. We did it. Huzzah! Okay, they're not breaking apart. It's good. Oh, I didn't get a level up from that. It's so disappointing. Alright. Let's leave these shippos be. We've had more than enough with them, honestly. Let's instead make enough for water garden. I was gonna check if I actually have a second water garden. I'm pretty sure I don't. So let's continue extending this list even further. And let's be real creative. Water garden 2! My sense of humor is, I don't know. I feel like it's an acquired taste. Even though honestly, like, blank dot 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 2 is always going to be funny to me. Like, it doesn't matter. Okay, I even have that GIF saved in my computer for such occurrences when people say something something too. It's like, yes? Nice one, get out of here. Just gotta flatten this out a little bit. You know how the cracked dirt actually is uneven? You can notice it when you place down the crate. But like, the dirt isn't completely even either. Like, it's a lot more flat than the cracked dirt, for sure. I really should time how quickly this took and compare it to when I smacked the dirt with the shovel. Just to actually show that this is slightly faster. I don't know by how much, but it is slightly faster. And then the fast. Jag vill bara talk with you, Livas.
Jag hörde att Willy Bilder är så hunsad av sin fru Lottie att han sitter i skjulet så att hon kan titta på precis vad hon vill på TV.
What the fuck? Okay, cool. Sick lore! Did you know that apparently Willie and Lottie are married? Some sick insight from Leafos here. I mean, I kinda, like, I'm pretty sure it's, like, not new information at all. But it's always weird when you realize that, oh yeah, some of these characters actually have relationships with each other. That's weird. And apparently Willie is a really nice guy, in comparison to Lottie. Who would have thunk it? Alright, let's get these crocodiles out. 1? Oh, 2. Don't know what's happening with the game at this current point in time. But it's certainly something. We want crocodile house. 4 crocodiles. We're gonna slap it down right here. There you go. What do you want, Leafos? Keep looking at me.
Piggsens hemliga metod är att ge Raspberry 10 tafflor. Säg det inte till någon.
Spreading rumors again, are we, Leafos? Telling lies. It's like, how do you get the pixie? You get the pixie by giving a Raspberry 10 tafflies. Totally legit tips from Leafos on how to become the pro gardener you've always dreamed of. Step 1. Don't dig holes, because why would you need holes for anything? Step 2. Do everything wrong. Step 3. Listen to all of Leafos' amazing advice. Drown your vegetables. Do it. Get that sweet tooth. Step number 4. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Step 5. Profit. It should be a given, but don't fucking listen to any of the advice that Leafos gives. It's all fucking it's all... None of it. None of it is real. She doesn't say a single thing that actually is true. It's ridiculous how this woman keeps getting away with it. She's just running around here telling lies to these poor children that played this game. And adults, I guess. And nobody's to stop her. Nobody's telling her, hey, maybe you shouldn't be telling lies. Kind of figured, how did the whole garden get destroyed before you first arrived? Well, I can retell you the story that is in the storybook, in the journal, which, in this case, is Swedish, so you wouldn't understand what the fuck it was about. But, so, the whole backstory of this wonderful garden, and how it is the way it is, and why why it got broken and whatnot, is Yardinero, he was a gardener. It's the guy that is like the main man who is responsible for this garden. He's the guy who gives you all of the rewards and hangs out in his house over there with Leafas. He's an old man in this, but he used to be a very successful gardener, and he would hang out with his fam. In particular, his wife, that is a adventurous lady that would occasionally stop by here on Piñata Island. And the two of them had a bunch of children. And then, like, one of the things that Yardinero was never able to quite get the hang of was acquiring the Dragonage. It was a big old mystery. Because that's like the legendary piñata that everyone wants, but apparently how to get it is like unknown and mysterious. So he wants to get that. And while he's working on that, he hires this man. His name is Lester, who works in his garden like a sort of underling, who tries to learn how to be a good gardener and whatnot. And he tries to help him. And most of the time, he just kind of ends up making a fool of himself. And eventually he was demoted from his position as Yardinero's son. Stardos ended up being kind of this garden prodigy, if you will. And Yardinero was very impressed. I was like, hey Lester, you suck. My son is way better than you, so now you listen to my son instead of me, because I'm busy trying to figure out how to get a dragon. And eventually one day, Lester is like, hey, I found a sick map on how to get a dragon on this island. If you ask this one guy on the island, he supposedly knows how to get the Dragonage. And Yardinero, like the fool that he is, decides, yeah, that sounds right. It's unlike Lester has proven himself irresponsible and possibly even malicious. So I'm gonna listen to what he said and follow this map. So he goes on a sea trip along with his wife to this island, leaving the rest of the garden in the hands of the children. And that turns out to be a horrible mistake, and also a trap. Who would have thunk it? But it's a huge trap where Yardinero and his wife end up being shipwrecked when trying to reach this island. And in the meantime, while this is happening, Lester and his ruffians have decided that, yep, we're gonna take this opportunity to just absolutely destroy and wreck this man's garden to bits. So they absolutely trashed the place, while Yardinero is currently stuck stranded on an island with this random weird guy, which was apparently the supposed guy that was supposed to tell Yardinero about how to get the Dragonage, but he doesn't know shit. He's just a random guy on an island. So, eventually Yardinero is able to make it back, but his wife is missing. We don't know what happened to his wife at all. She's just kind of completely disappeared off of the story. He's just like, she's a capable lady. I'm sure she's made it out just fine. And we don't know what happened, so we're just kind of left hanging there. And then when Yardinero comes back, he sees that the whole place is just absolutely trashed. Leafas is scared. Stardust is nowhere to be found because apparently Lester decided to trick Stardust with coming with him. And, well, we know what I kind of led to with Mr. Man over here, where Lester was like, check out this cool sour candy that I made. And we got the Stardust from that. Oh, we need Juicy Gooses. God damn it. That's easy enough, though. But, basically, that is the entire reason as to why the place was trash in the first place. Because of, Professor Pester being a petty bitch. Dang. Yeah. And then you come in, here, and Yardiner is just like, my shit's, like, broken down. I don't have the heart to try and, get this thing back. I'm old now. I'm in a wheelchair. I can't do much. And my one really good son that was really good at gardening, he's nowhere to be found. There's a weirdo hanging about that kind of looks like him, but I'm not gonna think that it's him. And then we have, like, Cedos ran away because he was scared and ended up being in the swamp, and he's been living there ever since, and now he's what he is. Actually, you don't deserve any money. Get out of here. And then, Circus was just working her job as normal, you know, doing the thing with the eggs. So she was just doing her thing while that was happening, because she was like, I can't really do anything about this, but I'll at least keep doing what I have to do. So, you know. And then you come in and it's like, hey, you're the new person. You can fix this place up, right? That's pretty much the entire background story for this whole thing. Or at least how the garden is the way it is. Where is the dragonfly so I can check what they need? Aside from a house. Does anybody see a dragonfly around here? It's a quackberry, but... even a dragonfly. Where is it? Is it on the house? It is on the house. Get down from there, bud. I need to check your requirements. A razor. Some weird specifics here. That's fine. We have the money. It shouldn't be too bad. There you go. Let's slap down this very good house. Right here. How many juicy geese do you bastards need? 2. Golly gee willikers. It's gonna be a lot of ducks to get. We're getting ducks, so we can turn them into geese, because it's way cheaper to do so. What if I just try to convince this one little ducky over there to come in? It would make things a lot easier. Oh, the duck is just... it's walking away. Yep. That's how that works. Okay. I might as well buy some bread. Wait, hold on. Let's see. How much is bread? Bread is 300. How much is a piece of corn? A piece of corn is 150. And a corn seed is a whopping 7. Literally, it's way cheaper just to, like, plant a piece of corn and get bark over here to make the corn into bread. So, technically, would that mean that the bread in this game is cornbread? Because you get it from tinkering corn. Because I would say so. Oh, I didn't mean to look in here. Get me out of here. That's something that I haven't had in a long time. Cornbread. Cornbread good. Cornbread is amazing. It's good stuff. It's up there with things like banana bread. Just gotta wait for these good old quackberries. Cornbread with honey butter. That does sound pretty good. I've not tried it, but sounds interesting. Banana bread again. Hell yeah, banana bread. I should try and make banana bread sometime. That would be fun. I get to combine the desire to make bread and something with bananas in it. Alright. Let's get Bart up in here. Make us some bread, Mr. Scarecrow Man. 30. That's so much cheaper. It's 37 for a piece of bread compared to 300. Like, price for bread in this is ridiculous. And let's get enough for duck. Because we need at least 2 more. If we're lucky, maybe one will show up. But I doubt it. So might as well ask good old Gretchen for the help. Could you imagine if there wasn't like a mechanic like that in the game? Where you could buy a specific piñata? That would make this game infinitely way longer than it would ever have the right to be. Which, thank goodness for such things. I would not want to live in a world where you cannot fetch any piñatas. What are the crocodiles doing inside of their house? Anything of worth? They're just being little guys. Way chiller than the fucking hippopotamuses. They smoothed. Yeah. They shaved the piñatas. It is so funny that they used the low poly, or like the smooth versions of the models inside of the house. It's a piece of portfolio. Yeah. It's just like, we don't need to make the piñatas smooth in their houses, but we're gonna do it to save on resources. This dragonfly be sleepy. Wonder if we can get some more water up in here. And plant a couple of bulrushes. Although, let's romance the crocodiles first, and then we can invest in getting enough for dragonfly. Shouldn't be too bad, I would say. Maybe we can decorate this place a little bit. Make this look like a little marshy swamp place. Befit of crocodiles. And we caught the duck. Amazing. We just need one more duck. Fire duck. I will say, they certainly gave the quackberries a very distinct shape. It's very nice. It's very good. Let's get some marsh things up in here. Although there's not really a lot of marsh things in this. You kinda improvise a little bit. Which is fine. Can make do. Kinda have an idea of stunting the growth of these trees. Just a little bit. And it's enough for... Look at how wide it is from all the way over here, but if you approach it, it becomes a lot less like that. Not sure why that is. Again, just wacky little graphical things about this wonderful video game. Have you gotten the bonus growth for the apple tree yet? I'm not gonna check, but probably not. We might as well try for it. Considering I'm not getting the reward, I imagine that they already have it. Which is fine. Let's sell some of this corn. All these corns are being stuck together. Which is very unfortunate. This is like the only plant that actually does this. Where it gets stuck on another plant when it grows. I don't understand why. This thing is still growing even though it's like literally right next to the water. I'm not complaining, but it's a little strange. Tim! Sweet, sweet Tim. Hopefully we'll get some more emotes sometime, or emote slots. And I can put in some of the upper stream guests. Like potato as emotes. Okay, last stock acquired. Hey, I think I got all the bonus score for the apple tree. That's pretty nice. Trees are always the most finicky out of them, in my opinion. Okay, before we do anything, sell this corn. Plant a few chilies. Because my money running low again. Honestly, I should just spend an entire stream just farming money. And see how high I can get the number. If there's even a limit. I imagine there is a limit, right? There has to be. I'm not sure how the game would react to reaching it. Like, I feel like the game would not like that at all. But it would be very funny. That's one of the things I'm probably gonna do during the experiment stream. Why are the duckies running? We're gonna turn these quackberries into gooseberries, and then feed them to these crocodiles. And we're gonna get to see crocodile dancing. I think I remember what it's all about. Oh, there's a dragonfly here. Ain't that nice? Let's find out. Fuck around and find out. Ah! It's loud. So loud. We try to fertilize many things at once. It's ridiculous. Alright. Let's turn these ducks to geese. You know. That's how evolution works. Right? Just do the thing, my dear duck. Attack her! They just throw like plastic teeth. That's their attack. She's ain't that something? Alright, let's see if we can find the upper quackberries. Eat the berry. It'll make you strong. The fucking duck scared noise every time. It's so funny. Attack her. There's a swanana here. No. Mason, I do not want to help you. You could just try to walk around the upper way. But I guess the crocodile doesn't quite know how to walk around objects. Get him! Attack! This banana being in the way. Can't believe the crocodile failed the second time. Come on, man! Just attack the goose. Could just get a free Solana if we wanted to, but I'm not hard pressed on getting a Solana since I already have done all the Solana things. It's just gonna be here, I suppose. Which is fine. You, go eat gooseberry. Nice. Alright. Now I need to check what the other requirements are aside from destroying 2 GCDs. What else do you need? Wearing golden teeth. Why? Why in the world is that a requirement? The golden teeth are ugly. Or at least, I forget. I know they're ugly on the F for piñatas. I don't know what they look like on the... Oh. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. It's still not great. At least it's not that bad. It's not like this one. Like the first teeths. Which, why is that even an accessory? Like, why would anyone want to put that on their piñata? It's like, ah yes, I want to give my piñata teeth. Even though, in all honesty, that is nasty. There's a reason why the piñatas for the TV show look so fucking weird. Didn't know it was a requirement. Yeah, I know. It's really strange. There's 2 swananas in here. Ain't that something? Where's the last duck? Oh, I heard him. There they are. You, eat a gooseberry. Become a goose. Did you know that the Swedish word for goose is gås? It's basically almost the same thing. Who is that? Sounds. Thanks for doing this. Yeah, good luck with your thingamabobbers. Hope it all goes well. And thank you for watching the stream. We'll be going on for a little bit more. Hopefully we'll get these fellas romanced and This eagler is standing sideways. See ya. His raisin is waiting for apples. Come on, crocodile. Crocodiles are supposed to be really good at this. In the meantime, let's see if we can get the buffer crocodile to come out so we can make these fellas dance. There we go. Just gotta sell all these distraction candies. Which, that's really what they are. Completely superfluous. Look at each other. These little fellers. Oh gosh. Wah. Also don't know what the fuck this is supposed to be. Is it a tooth? What is this? Like, some of these romance maces, I just don't know what the hell they are. Like, I don't know what that is. Like, what? Like, I imagine it's supposed to resemble something, but I don't know what it is. Alright. Time to see another dance. Crocodile style. These crocodiles be metal. Hey, 82. It's pretty good. Also, I don't think I need this bread. So I will sell this bread. Level up. Yeah! I imagine we're slowly closing in on the final level up number. Which I'm gonna bet it will be... Oh gosh, what level could it be? What number? I'm gonna bet it's somewhere between 84 and 86. Like, one of those. One of those is gonna be. Alright, let's get the second dragonfly. We can, get that going as well. Can get to see, oh gosh, 3 reminiscences in one day. It's pretty fun. How many piñatas need master romance? Only the crocodile and the dragonfly. So, 2. How many more? Well, we're not counting the the flutterscotches is dead. Those will be the very last. I'm counting all the effort ones. So 2. The rebellion we haven't even gotten yet, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and the eagler, I suppose. So technically now, it's just 4 left. If we don't count all the flutterscotches. Which is not a lot, honestly. We're nearing the end of having the master romance. These fellers. Which is pretty nice. It's pretty good in my opinion. Though the flutterscotches will be... Oh, you know. They'll be fun. They'll be very fun. I don't look forward to it at all. The flutterscotches are so annoying to work with. Like, if they at least were manageable, to work with, then maybe, but the fact that you have to do it for every single one of the colors is just no. Whoever decided that, clearly had no consideration for the fact that people would actually have to deal with that. It's just like, how do we inflict pain on our players? Ah yes. Have them master romance every single color variation of the flutterscotches. And every time you hatch a flutterscotch, it's a white one. So you can't just very easily just do the colors as they are. No. It's just, why? Why did you have to do it like that? Who did this? Who is responsible? What does this look like from above? That looks pretty nice, honestly. I feel like trying to make the gardens look reasonably nice with your tools is always fun. Considering it's like one of the things you're encouraged to do. Even though, honestly, in this game, there's not a lot to decorate with, which is a little sad. And color variants after butterflies. Yep. We'll be doing all the color variants, and probably also gonna finish up all the plants as well during that time, because we'll be planting a lot of plants, obviously, for the variations. So, getting those out of the way at the same time would probably make sense. And then after that, I think we'll be done. Aside from, getting the eagler, but that's the very, very, very last step on this journey. Is getting the eagler and hopefully not have the game absolutely destroy itself. Which is not entirely guaranteed. Wouldn't it be very funny though? We made all that progress. We got to 100%. We did everything with the eagler, and then the game just decides, no, your save file is corrupted. So at least I will have it on film that I did 100% this game. But it's like, no, you don't get to enjoy your accomplishment. Those gold teeth really just look like a piece of corn stuck to their teeth. Don't jinx it. Don't worry. My desk, made out of wood. I'm knocking it just to make sure that we don't jinx things far ahead of time, because I know very well how things can go. Wow. This game is so much easier than the Hippopotamus one. We appreciate that. Having a romance minigame that isn't complete garbage. Alright. Second dragonfly time. And then we need to get a raisant up in here. For these fellers. Give me an ant, Gretchen. One singular ant. Maybe we'll get a wild ant as well. Since we have fruits. Ants love fruits. I would not mind having a random raisin show up. It would save me some money. So I like that the dragonfly's home is like a little knight statue thing, like a suit of armor. It's cool. Why are you so sad, little crocodile? Could you imagine if the crocodiles had like a special sound that they made when they were babies, based on how the little baby crocodiles make like little laser sounds? They go pew pew. It's adorable. But sadly, it's not really a thing in this. That would be very fun though. But it could have been a possibility if Ray was given more time with this game. Because apparently unique child appearances and whatnot for the piñatas were cut due to time constraints. But, you know. We still got an amazing game despite little details like that not being a part of it. Which, fun fact. You know how the Dragonage does not have a unique appearance for when it is a baby? It actually does. In Pocket Paradise. It has a unique appearance for when it is a child. Which doesn't appear in any of the other games. But it's just like, why? Why in that game specifically? I couldn't tell you what it is. But it looks really weird. Like, only has 2 legs. Or, but it has 4 legs, but it walks on 2. And it looks... It does not look a lot like a Dragonage, aside from, you know, the general, pattern and whatnot. It's a strange oddity for sure. Taught me my raisin. There's a wild raisin. Let me just do it a favor by knocking down all the apples. Get raisin. Put down raisin on floor. It's very easy to get raisins in real life. Just put a bunch of breadcrumbs all over your floor. And they'll show up eventually. Don't recommend it though. Unless you like ants. You, dragonfly, attack ant. Sounds enough for thing is fun with spring. Getting to see all the little ants and whatnot pop up. I like those little guys. They're pretty fun. Except for when they're under my doormat outside. Like, I do not need you guys making a hive under my doormat. Right in front of my door. Like, it's a little much. Come on, dragonfly. You can do this. 4th time's the charm. I like how their attack is little helicopters. Which doesn't really make sense with the whole night theme, but whatever. Need a puzzle gum as well. Let's can probably make a puzzle gum. We'll make a puzzle gum happen. It shouldn't be too hard. Do we have 2 crocodile ones? We do have 2 crocodile ones. Eat the candy. It's good for you. There you go. We're gonna get a raisin resident? We are! Hell yeah, free raisin! Whee! This minigame ain't that bad. Except for when I do that. There you go. Leafos, do you have anything else to say? Any more fun rumors? No, it doesn't. It's not really worth it to help Piñata Central with their shit. Not in this game. Go get Ant. Attack him. Destroy. Let's go get a bee. If only I could ask for 2 bees. You can't ask for piñatas in bulk. Maybe that's something. If they ever make another game again in this series, they should make it so you can get piñatas in bulk. Though that would kind of mitigate the whole master romancing part, wouldn't it? Maybe you can only do it after you've gotten the Master Romancer reward for a piñata. We can actually buy them in, like, more amounts than using one. These dragonflies are really bad at hunting these raisins. Okay, my guy, my dear dragonfly, could you stop? Okay. Cool. No, I don't want to help you, Langston. There are many other people out here in the world that you could ask. I have other things to do. Ah! Banka. Unless that was just a party word. Oh, blanket time. Blanket time? Blanket time. I guess. Give me a moment. Let me actually pause this because I don't know what's gonna happen. Blanket. Yes. Blanket, blanket, blanket. There's blanket. There we go. Hell yeah, blanket. It's cozy time. As we try to make these piñatas do what we want. Very poorly. Come over here. Get your last of your candies. So we can actually get this done. So that would be great. Now we have 2 Dragonfly 2s and 2 Crocodile 1s. Isn't that great? And how the naming system just... It doesn't know how to follow up on itself properly. So sometimes you just get things like that. Come over here. So we can get this Master Romancer done. Oh my goodness. There. That should do it. Now to make sure... Oh, no, that raisin is just getting real sad. It's this dragonfly right in front here that needs the raisin. Therefore, one does not need the raisin. Wah. Wah. There we go. What is people's opinion on raisins? I particularly do not care for raisins. I think there are way better snacks out there. Though for some reason, when it comes to muesli, in particular, it's weird when I remember not any morphism. I mean, they kind of had to do the things as they are. I honestly do not mind at all that there isn't any dimorphism between the piñatas. Makes it a bit more unique in a way. Because they could have gone down the route, but, I mean... I suppose for some piñatas it would have made sense. For things like the crocodiles, it doesn't really matter that much. Yeah. I'm not the biggest fan of raisins. Like, they're fine. They're not the greatest thing in the world. Like, I'll happily take any other snack. But, for some reason, this muesli that I enjoy, it just... There is a version of it that doesn't have any raisins in it, but my god, the one with the raisins tastes so much better than the one without raisins, even if I pick out the raisins from the one that has the raisins. It's like, you would think they would be the same, but no. I don't understand why that is. So I'm assuming that the raisins are doing something. Where did the bubblegum go? Now we have 2 piñatas that are flying around, and they're happily getting perched up on things. Or in their houses. Stop going inside of your houses. I need you to go attack B. You bastard. Come back here. There you go. Tekka. Are you not gonna attack her? Please. No, you're not gonna attack her. Gosh darn it. I try my hardest to get the things going. There's a lot of people sail on to search for ruined by raisins. I mean... Okay. If you go in with the expectation that there is going to be raisins in the pastry, then like... I don't really see how it can ruin the pastry, because you know it's in there. But like... If nobody tells you that there's going to be raisins in the pastry, and you come in with the expectation that, oh, maybe there's chocolate or something in there, because it sort of looks like chocolate, and then you find out it's raisins. For most people, that's like a little bit, like, sort of disappointing. Because they come in with different expectations. So, like, I feel like one should always just make it clear what the fuck is in the thing. Because then you won't have people accidentally being like, oh no, I got raisins instead of chocolate. Because you should have just known from the start that there is in fact raisins in there. So I feel like people kind of do themselves a bit of a disservice. Expecting something else. Yeah. You expect to get tall Scandinavian and you get very short one instead. Exactly. Oh my god, stop going over the fucking holes! I want to plant these flowers! You fiends! Okay, second puzzle gum. We really want to eat the raisin. We just need to find the upper... Where is the upper dragonfly? All the way over here. You stay right there, bud. That'll make this a lot easier. We can end the stream with a good old dragonfly romance dance. And be happy and content. Don't fall asleep. Attack her! Attack her! Why is it so hard? My god! Attack the bee! Get him! You can do this! You're a predator! Ah! Speaking of... Bastard lad, bastard lad, bastard lad. Get out! Shoot! Get out! Shoot! We do not want you in here. Every time you see that man, there's just this small urgency. Potato. Are you guys still fucking just chasing each other around? I hate the flying piñatas in this. Just fucking attack each other! Just do it! You don't need to fucking run around the whole garden just for this. Like, was that really necessary? I'll pay you 600 chocolate coins to fuck off. I'm sure someone has made a meme edit of that. If not, I'm gonna do it. It's like, it's perfect. That is exactly what it is. Now if only these snapdragons could go faster than not at all. Like, the snapdragons aren't even the highest level flower that you could get, but it's certainly the one that takes the longest time to grow. For no good reason. Even the orchid grows way faster. And I don't understand why it has to be this way. So now we're just waiting for these snapdragons. I wanna see. What funny... Well, actually, looking at our money, maybe we should get some money first. Then we can look into actually decorating this place. Because I would enjoy doing some decorating. Always enjoy... Ah! Party one. Thanks. Crocodile, please! Get out of the way. These piñatas, I swear. They know what I'm doing and they're like, haha, I'm gonna get right in your way. Oh my goodness. Let me check if anything was redeeming. Could you stop walking on the things? My good crocodile. I'm trying to work. This is like when people try to work at their home and they have like a cat or something and the cat keeps walking over the keyboard. Stop! Why? Why do you do this to me? You just... Why? You didn't have to do this. Nobody asked you to do this. Stop it. Stop it, you silly, silly piñatas. My goodness. It's like you want to try and accomplish something? No. It's too much to ask for. Oh my goodness. Why? There we go. Oh. Spud the thing. There. Sheesh. That was needlessly complicated. It really didn't need to have that happen, but, you know. That's how it be sometimes. There. Now getting the fertilizer. Yep. Took me freaking forever to get to it. Oh, golly. Oh, we got to it. The chilies are not ruined by these very curious piñatas walking all over the things. So they're stacked at least. And still, these snapdragons are taking forever. That's fine. We can make do. Oh, there's one thing I want to try. Or one thing I know that I can do. You, crocodile. Come here. Become pink. Yeah! Pink crocodile. It's a good variant. I love how the pink and the green variants were the easiest ones to figure out back in the day. When I didn't really go by guides. It's like, duh. Apparently a lot of piñatas have pink and or green. Ah! Party horns have have those kind of color variants, and they all kind of use the same thing to get the variant. So, it's good. People be party horning up in here. I feel like I'm perhaps getting party horn for a reason. Oh my gosh, I forgot that with the dragonfly house you just keep hearing their wings flapping when you go near it. Hey, the snapdragons are done. Let's do that, and then let's wrap up the stream. Once and for all. Or today's stream. This one wasn't by me, so I don't know why. Mysterious lurker in chat was just like, oh, you can party horn? I'm gonna party horn. Ah! Who's party horning? Who is using all their points? Ah! Who is this? It is not me, either, so... Whoever it is, they have a lot of points to spare. It's you! Of course it's you. Oh my goodness. Yep. We're having like a mini, party horn, overload. I appreciate it, dear. Stop it! You little bastards. You silly little goobers. Come out of your house. We just want to get this done. We just want to finish this. I wish to wrap up. By not cooperating, you are preventing this from happening. Don't go in your house. You're not allowed. You better not. There you go. Huzzah! Wasn't too bad. Not for this maze. It looks like a wing. Go, go, go. Ah! How many do you have queued up? It's so many of them. Alright, it's time. I've got my 5k points on Streamlabs apparently. Yeah. Alright. It's time for the dragonflies to sword dance. It's a lot of points. Nice. I mean, with that many points, you could do so many party horns. 83, that's a nice point. That's a nice thing to end the stream on. Usually work when these students are falling behind. Yeah. 83! Getting ever closer to the final level. As in, it's soon approaching, I imagine. But hey, we did it! That's a nice point to end the stream on, I think. We've romanced a lot of piñatas today. Really successful in that front. A lot of the water piñatas are done. Next time we'll have to master romance these old fellers here, and then tackle the last 4. Actually, the last 3. And then it's the flutterscotches, which I sure am looking forward to that. Wake up just to catch Smash-chu streams. Wow. Hey, if you have a reason to get up in the morning. It's a pretty good one. Alright. I think I'm gonna call it today here. It's been pretty fun. Pretty chill for the most part, aside from some wacky little glitches happening here and there, but like, again, I said it every time. It would not be a Viva Piñata stream without glitches. It has to. There has to be one, otherwise it's not a Viva Piñata stream. But, yeah. Also, Otis. Otis, my sweet boy. Oh, you know. Sorry, I just get struck by the thing of remembering the old Owlboy streams. And I'm like, my boy. But, yeah. It's been a pretty nice Tuesday. I hope everybody have enjoyed the stream. I will be back on Thursday with... We'll have to see what then ends up being played. Might do Minecraft. We'll have to see. I have to look through my things and see what stuff I could potentially play. Because I haven't done that yet. We can see if there's any fun little things to do. And then I will also be back once again with more Viva Piñata on next Tuesday, as usual. Where we'll maybe we'll be able to tackle the very last of the Master Romancing rewards and call that done. And do the Flutterscotches after that. But that will be for next time. Yeah, we're closing in to 100%, baby. And then I'll have to figure out what exactly to do after that. Maybe, just maybe, I'll figure out a way to play Trouble in Paradise on the computer without a capture card. That could be fun. But, yeah. Hope you people have enjoyed. I will see you all later. And I hope you have a good rest of your day, evening, night, morning, all the times of day. And I will see you all on the next stream. Have a good one.